Hey guys, we're going to see a friend today. He owns Max Muscle in West Hollywood. We are just getting here. Check this out. Matt, what's going on, bro?
How are you?
Dude, you are, look at those abs, look at those muscles, bro. What is going on? You're like using all the Max Muscle products now?
I think so. I'm trying to.
This is awesome.
I'm trying to get him on them too. He's still big as a house.
Hey, so, give us some advice for in fitness, to parents, to teachers, to kids, whatever you want. What do you think?
The one thing we got to keep in mind is when we're dealing with the kids today, they don't get a lot of information. They don't get a lot of information on the supplements they're using. They don't get a lot of information on what the pros are using, what other people are using in bodybuilding in general. So what we need to do is make sure they understand that you don't always have to go straight to assuming everybody's on steroids, everybody's on growth hormone, everybody's on IGF-1. If you do your research, I've been doing this for 30 years. You know perfectly well, like I do, you can get around those things. You can get around doing growth hormone and insulin growth factor and all that other crap. If you do the research where you can find out you can grow your growth hormone with insulin growth factor after the workout, you can get around these things where you're not taking injections and illegal steroids.
Yeah, which we don't want our kids doing.
Of course not. It's the silliest thing. I don't have to. I'm 250 pounds. What are you? I mean, you learn these things over time, and you have to learn to do these things generally. You want to boost your growth hormone levels? Take a different set of amino acids immediately when you wake up. You take arginine, lysine, ornithine, and glutamine. You take that in the morning, you're boosting your own growth hormone levels. And if you want to do something after the workout, you don't do insulin growth factor, you don't do injections. You do old school chromium picolinate, and you do vanadil sulfate. And that's going to be an insulin mimic. So these are things that are actually going to boost your different test levels, they're going to boost everything else. Insulin is actually a greater hormone than testosterone ever could be. So you learn these things
naturally. You want to do it naturally so that you don't hurt yourself long term.
It is naturally.
Totally. Yeah.
So these are things that the kids need to learn to do. Don't assume that everybody has to do drugs to get big. Don't assume that everybody has to do drugs to get ahead in sports. There's ways to do it naturally. You have to educate yourself. That's the most important thing for the kids.
And what's your Facebook so kids can go on and maybe ask you questions? Or
absolutely. You can go here to Max Muscle Reho. You can go to my site, which is MattKeirn. That's my name. And just friend me. I'll go ahead and hook you up with whatever information you need. Keep everything natural and keep the parents educated to what the kids need to be educated for, and everybody will be fine.
You guys are awesome. We'll have to put a link on this video. You guys can also click below and go to mylifemypower.org if you need more resources. Have a great day.
Have a great day.